Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students, good morning. How's life? I hope all of you are in healthy conditions. Okay, our material today is about future tense. But before we go to our material, pay attention to the basic competence in this chapter. The basic competence is find the social function, text structure, and the language feature of the transactional text of an act which will take place, will be taking place, or will have taken place in the future. And the indicators are: first, identifying the social function of the transactional text for an act which will take place, will be taking place, and will have taken place in the future. Second, identify the text structure and the language feature of transactional text of an act that will take place, will be taking place, and will have taken place in the future. And the last, use or apply the text structure and the language feature of a transactional text of an act that will take place, will be taking place, and will have taken place in the future. Okay, let's start our material. Okay, we talk about future tense that will divide into three parts: that simple future tense, future continuous tense, and future perfect tense. Before we start our material, read the dialogue below between Silva and Sylvie. Pay attention to the red letter here. The first red letter is: will you go to Anton's house? Will you as the subject, go here the form of verb 1. Ends. I'll be helping my mom at that time. Saya akan sedang membantu ibu pada saat itu. I as a subject, will be plus verb ing, helping my mom. Next, Anton will have moved to Surabaya by the end of this week. Anton will have verb 3. Anton akan telah pindah ke Surabaya pada akhir minggu ini. And then the last is: we will be there on Sunday. There is no verb ISP in here. Will plus be. And the last is: I will ask. Subject, will, verb 1. Okay, can you identify which form of future used in here? Okay, let's study one by one. First, simple future tense. It used for an action that will occur in the future. Untuk menyatakan kejadian yang akan terjadi pada masa yang akan datang. The action are not yet begun. And this is the timeline. This is past, present, and future. And the future activity here. Okay, how about the function? The first function for simple future tense is spontaneous, untuk menyatakan rencana yang spontan. For example, I'll go home at once. I'll hear the short term of I will, I apostrophe double L. I will go as verb 1. And second, prediction, ramalan. I think it will rain tomorrow. This is the form of simple future. Third, expectation, harapan. I hope she will get better. She will get better. This is the form of simple future. The fourth is willingness, kesediaan. I will take the book for you. Fifth, promise, janji. I'll return your money next week. Next, condition. If you had eyes, it will melt. And the last is invitation. Will you come to my party? Here we use the interrogative form. Will, subject, verb 1. Okay, and this is the pattern. As the positive form, subject, will, verb 1. If there is the negative form, we just add not after will, and the interrogative form, we put will in the front of the sentence and followed by subject and verb 1. Okay, still talk about simple future tense. This is the other form of simple future tense that we use be going to. Okay. When we are sure about our future plans, this is two decisions we made earlier. Yang dimaksud di sini adalah kita menyatakan rencana yang sudah di planning sebelumnya, diputuskan sebelumnya. For example, I'm going to study English tomorrow. Pay attention to these forms. Subject, am as the to be, going to plus verb 1. Here I use am. This is the to be for simple present. For present. If we change the subject with C, so we use is. If the subject is there, so we use are. And the negative form, we just put not after be. And the interrogative form, we put be in the front of this sentence, followed by subject, going to plus verb 1. Okay, the second form is the form of future continuous tense. It is used for ongoing action that will occur in the future. This is the timelines. That's past, present tense, and future. And ongoing activity in the future occur here. Jadi aktivitasnya akan sedang berlangsung di sini. Okay. And then this is the function. Predicted or plans events that are still occurring at a given time in the future. Use time signal to make clear a certain times in the future. For example, by this time tomorrow, at 7 o'clock, at 10 o'clock tonight, or tomorrow. At this time tomorrow, or this time next year. And the example are, I will be watching television at 8 tomorrow night. Pay attention to this form. I, as a subject, will be, and verb ing. If we put the adverb of time in the front of the sentence, we must pair it with comma. By this time next week, I will be doing my action. Okay, and the pattern is as positive form, subject, will, be, verbing. And the negative, subject, will plus not plus be plus verbing. And interrogative, we put will in front of the sentence, followed by subject, be, and verb ing. Okay, and the last form of future is future perfect tense. It used to describe an action that will have been completed at some point in the future. And this is the timeline. The activity will have been completed here. Jadi kejadian atau aktivitas itu akan telah selesai di masa yang akan datang, in the future. Okay, and this is the function. An action that will happen before another action in the future. Kejadian ini akan terjadi sebelum kejadian lain di masa yang akan datang. Usually, another action, it's form of simple present. By the time I get home is the form of simple present, subject plus verb 1. If we put the adverb of time in front of the sentence, we must pair it with comma. And this is the future perfect tense. Mother will have cooked lunch for us. Will, subject, will have verb 3. And then second, an action that will happen before a specific time in the future. Dan itu akan terjadi sebelum specific times, waktu yang ditentukan pada masa yang akan datang. The snow will have stopped by April, by December, and others. Jadi specific time-nya sudah disebutkan di situ. And then a state that will continue up to sometime in the future, sometimes in the future. For example, we will have joined the course for 3 months tomorrow. Kita akan telah bergabung di kursus ini selama 3 bulan besok. For 3 months. Okay, and this is the pattern. The positive form, subject will have verb 3, subject will have verb 3, and then we put not after will if this is in the form of negative, and we put will in the front of the sentence if this is the form of interrogative. Will, subject, have plus verb 3. Are you clear, students? Okay, next go to evaluations if you are clear about it. The first activity is identify the function of the following expressions. Don't forget to screenshot this part so it makes you more easy to do it. This is the they are the form of simple future tense. Your task here, identify the function. Do you still remember? The function is willingness, expectation, spontaneous, prediction, or other. Identify this. Next, for the activity 2. Complete the following sentences with the suitable future tense. Change the verb in the brackets with the appropriate tenses here. It can be simple future, future continuous, or future perfect. Pay attention to the adverb of time used here or other identifications. Okay, if you have finished to do this work, submit it to me and I will read it. I think enough for this day. Thanks for attention. Good luck for you. Goodbye and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.